Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure. We're just gonna, good luck, thank you. We're just gonna run around. And since I've last been on, a lot of the Spider-Man or all of the Spider-Man cards have been released. So there should be a lot more Spider-Man cards than usual in the stores in the game. So let's go to I don't want to fight them. Let's go to possibly the Black City and see if we can buy some spiders. Ooh, but I kind of want to do this place. See how my dragon does against here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's clear out this place first. I'm going first. I got a lot of equipment, not a lot of land, and not a lot of dragons. This is better, so we'll keep it. And we'll probably get rid of the dragon fire blade. Yep. Ooh, what did I get rid of? Ooh, I got rid of my land. That's not good. We're gonna try it. Let's play our tap land. Let's get our... these are the same thing. Well, at least they're not legendary, so I can play them both. They're gonna get a plains down. Okay, we get evolving wilds. That's good. Let's go ahead and pop it. Get us a swamp. There we go. We're up to 2 mana. Let's get out another sword. Let's pop our amulet. We have black, blue, red. Let's get out our forest. Lantern. We're going to get out second plains and get out a human soldier. At the beginning of combat, if you control a planeswalker named this, he gets a 1/1 power up. Okay. Ooh, Shock Maw Dragon. Alright, so we're up to 4 mana. Let's get our dragon out. Then we'll end turn. Our Bone Scourge Dragon. Boneyard Scourge. They're going to get a plains out, not do anything else. We get Badlands down, so that's good. We're up to 5 mana. I definitely need to attach the bow so I can shoot this guy down. And then I'm going to play the Sword of Fire and Ice, and then I have 1 mana available, so from there we're just going to attack, shooting down their guy. They take 4. They're going to get out a 3/2 when this card, and at least 2 other creatures attack, put a 1/1 counter on this card. Okay. Ooh, the spear is very good. I could just do 2 mana and kill him. Let's do that. Play that. Play the spear. I have 2 mana available. We can attach the spear with 2 mana. The spear is just crazy good. I attack for 7. And then shoot your guy down. There we go. And we get Shivan Dragon. That's a nice draw. And that's game. So we'll just outstrike and win. There we go. Alright, 1 area down. Exalted. Whenever your creature you try control attacks alone, you may tap target creature. It's not bad. Oh, get the money. Yeah, the whole reason I'm fighting. Get more money. Buy more cards. Buy more Spider-Man cards. Like the Spider-Man Dragon, I didn't know too much about. I kept this hand, and that was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. I could get him out. And... well, that's probably going to be the best thing I could get out. Alright, let's pop our amulet, get out a swamp. End turn. Alright, let's play our swamp. And then we'll Dark Ritual. And then we'll Scavenger. And then we'll end turn. They're gonna get a Buried Ruin. So Swamp and Buried Ruin. We're gonna get a Mountain down. We're up to 3 mana. Let's get out mana ramp or yeah, let's get our mana ramp down, and then we can play our Bloodforged Axe, and we'll attack for 4. A turn 2 4/4 Flying Dragon is kind of nuts. Just saying. Right, so let's attach the bow, and then for 3 mana, let's equip the axe. Equipped. Bleh. And then we'll attack for 6, shooting down your guy. We get another axe. We're gonna get a 2/2, but it has not flying. So we'll just attack and win the game. There we go. Get new cards. We got Chucky. I think I've already had a Chucky. So now we got more Chuckies. Artifacts you control are indestructible. That's a pretty nice card. Pestilence Demon. Flying. Tap 1 black. This card deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. Ooh, that's pretty dangerous. Alright. Some decent cards. Let's fight the Raider. See how we do against him. This is a pretty bad hand, I'll admit. I'm gonna keep it. Not smartly. Let's play our tap land. Tap our bow, and we'll end turn. And we'll get out our forest. And we'll end turn. Alright, let's get our tomb down. We're up to 3 mana. So let's get out our sword. Then we'll end turn. We're going to have a 3/1 human soldier that can be sacrificed to destroy target creature or enchantment. That is not good for me. They're going to hit me for 3. Let's play our swamp. We're up to 4 mana, but not 2 red, so I can't play that. I can't do anything. We'll just end turn. That's not good. They got another one. Ooh, and then they got an angel that has flying trample and gives humans 1/1 power up. And when this card attacks, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal a human card, put them into your hand, and put the rest at the bottom of your library. Good lord. That we're gonna power word kill. Because that is a bad card. Power word kill. Nope, can't power word kill angels. That's not good. Get out my dragon. I think let's do that. Let's get our dragon out. We're gonna end turn. We need to give our dragon protection from green. Flying double strike and hexproof. Good lord, these angels. Play a forest. Let's get out the sword. 1, 2, and 3. That leaves me with 3 mana. Getting out the bow would not be useful. Get out our dragon. Let's do that. Oh, I guess I had 4 mana available. Alright, well, let's play our axe. We'll roll. I got a 2. They got 14, so we're not attacking. I wasn't really wanting to anyway. This combat damage player. That player sacrifices a creature. If that player can't, you create a 3/3 cat dragon. Well, I'm up for them sacrificing a creature. Ooh, that's not good. I lost my guy. All my lands untapped, so it's nice. I don't think I can get out my Mist Dragon. I cannot. Let's get out our Dragon Arch, and then we'll end turn. They're gonna hit me for 4. Good lord. This relentless 4 that just keeps smashing me. Alright, let's do 1, 2. Okay. And then tap 2, play a multicolored card. Let's play this one. Nope. Wait, what? You may put a multicolored creature card. Oh, creature card. Not just card, so I kind of just wasted that mana. Yep, I did. Let's play our axe. And then we'll roll, but we are not going to attack. Well, they're at 8. I don't think I could play the Mist Dragon. Do I have... No. I could take a hit. Let's attack. All my lands on tap. I get another Bloodforged Axe. We can't play the Mist Dragon, correct, but we can Power Word kill their human. That's good. And then not too many. Let's play Helm. And we'll add 2 mana. Adding blue. I don't think that allows me to... No, it doesn't. Okay. Now let's attach the Bloodforged Axe with our new mana. Or not. They are going to attack my Planeswalker. And then we'll attack them. For 8. I'm so glad we won that roll. Alright. There we go. Guardian of something. Don't know what she's from. Trying to tell from the pictures, but I don't. Guardian of this, and I claim my right to speak before the council. Thorben. First strike, non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. I think I already have her too, but I don't know what she's from. I don't know. Alright. Let's go fight this wizard. Get his shards, then we're gonna get his gold. And we got 1 creature and a way to play it, so we'll keep this hand. And then let's go ahead and pop our amulet for a island. I'll end turn. We're gonna play our island, get a dragon looter down, dragonborn. They're gonna get out another island, so up to 2. Let's do our swamp. Let's do our short bow, attach our short bow, attack for 2. There we go. They're going to get out another island, do nothing else. Good. Let's do our Endless Water. Let's play our tap land, tapping our scrap. And we'll attack for 2 again. They're going to get out a 1/1 fairy that they don't use. I have 1 mana available, so let's attach the bow with that 1 mana, and then we'll end turn. They're going to get out a 5/5 or 4/4 fairy that when it comes into play, sacrifice it unless you remove another fairy you control from the game. This leaves play. Okay. So they have to get rid of their card. When this card is championed, tap all lands target player controls. Well, they're already tapped. So That's not a big deal. Let's play another one of these. Tapping our scrap. And then enters tapped. I can come back from the graveyard. Let's do dragon. I like it more. And then we'll just end turn. They're gonna get their fairy out again and give him Shroud, so that's annoying. Alright, we get our Bloodforged Battle Axe. Let's see. Let's do our dagger. And then we'll attach our dagger. And then we'll play our Bloodforged Axe. And then we'll attack for 7. And then we're not going to flip our dagger. Uh-oh, what was that? Oh, non-flying creatures get -2, -0, okay. Alright, hit me for 7, that's fine. Let's play that. Tap in 1. And then let's do our orb. And then get out our dragon. And then I have 1 mana left over. That's enough to attach the bow here. There we go. I roll a 15, they roll a 16, so my Chaos Dragon doesn't get to attack, but my Bone Dragon does. Alright, they're going to block with their 3/1 fairy, so it dies. Then they're going to get out another one. Oh my gosh. Stop. Alright, let's get out our dragon. We're going to give him flying. So he's a 6/4. We're going to attach the battle axe to our dragon. And they're going to create a 1/1 anime fairy. Got it. And then we'll roll. I got a 3, they got a 16, so Chaos Dragon's not doing anything again. They do have blocks. They are going to block my Mist Dragon and kill it. I can't phase him out, so he's dead. Oh, and my Bone Dragon died. Okay. But with my Bone Dragon, you may cast this card from your graveyard if a creature not named this died this turn. Okay. So if something dies, I can play it again. Oh, wow. Alright, my turn. Let's look at our hand. Endless Water. Not good. We're dead if we attack. Let's play that. Let's play this. So now we're not dead if we attack. Let's play Endless Water. Let's attach the axe to our dragon. Let's roll for initiative. I got 15. They got a 13. We get to attack. So let's attack. Oh, no, I'm dead. I'm super dead. Ooh, gosh. Okay, well, he's gone. And then I have no mana to play the other guy correct. Okay. Creatures you control with flying get 1/1 power. Good lord. Alright, so they hit me for 6. I get a tap land. We'll play it. Let's... if they attack, I'm not doing anything. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's attach everything to them to counteract the spells that are out. That's 4, so it's 2. We're going to shoot 1 damage here. They're going to block with the other one. They're not going to attack. We're going to power word kill their fairy. And then we'll attack. A creature did die, so I wonder if I could play my dragon now. I can. And they counter. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Alright, we get armor. Let's attach the armor. Attack for 5. And win the game. There we go. That was very annoying. Let me get the anime girl. Alright, let's get the gold. And then we'll go fight the fire dude. And then the grass lady. And then the mech. Why is this? Oh, because it's the thing. Okay. We'll keep this hand. And let's pop our amulet for an island. We'll end turn. Let's play the island. Let's get our looter out. And then we'll end turn. Should have attached the bow to our looter. That would have been smart. Alright. I get an artifact down. Let's... Ooh, I can't play him yet. Prismatic Vista, pop it for a swamp, so I actually can play our Bone Dragon. So we're going to Dark Ritual, Boneyard Scourge, get our dragon out, and then attach our bow to our looter, and attack for 1, shooting down your artifact. They're going to get a mountain down, that looks really cool. And then they're going to get a Vigilance, 1/4, that's a very old card. We're going to play a mountain, that puts us up to 4 mana. Let's get our sword out. And then, why don't we just go ahead and attack with our Boneyard Scourge, since I can't block flying. They're going to get another mountain and get a flying thing down. Let's get a forest out. Let's attach the sword here. And we're going to Alpha Strike. Shoot this guy for 1. They're going to take the 4 and block the looter. Got it. And they're going to hit me for 1 since it has Vigilance. Mana Confluence, Shimmering Dragon. This card has Hexproof. I can tap 2 untapped artifacts I control to draw a card. Okay. We're going to Alpha Strike, shooting this guy for 1. And hit him for 4, so they are down to 2. And they're going to get a 4/4 non-flying creature. So we'll attack with our flying creatures and win the game. There we go. Okay, so now check out all of our goodies. This deals 2 damage to any target. Deals 4 damage instead if you control 3 or more artifacts. That's pretty good. Hammer of something. Creatures you control have haste. Okay. A phoenix. Some artifacts. A mirror. A rhino. And a golem. Alright. Gold. Get the treasure. Let's see what we got here. Elf Shaman. Whenever this card attacks, you may roll a d20. They can create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not legendary and has exile this creature at the end of combat, or create one of those tokens. Roll again. What is those? Choose target creature. Okay, choose target creature. So those is the creature that you target. Okay. Got it. Let's fight the grass wizard. And get our Boneyard Scourge out again. So let's keep this hand so we can play it later. Right, let's get our Dragon Blade down. Let's pop our amulet. and get another swamp. Then we'll end turn. They're going to get out a forest and do nothing else. Good. We'll get our swamp down. That gives us 3 mana. Get out our axe and end turn. Next turn, we get out the Boneyard Scourge. Mana Confluence, Boneyard Scourge, and then end turn. They are going to destroy what? Deals 4 damage to flying creatures. Cool. Alright, they're going to hit me for 2. That's okay. Alright, we get a mountain down. We can get our Hellkite Tyrant next turn. But we can animate dead whenever a dragon control dies. Let's animate dead our dragon. Let's attach the bow to him. And let's attach the battle axe to him. And we'll end turn. They're going to get out a 1/3 snake. That allows them to draw a card when it hits something. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Let's get our dragon out. Let's attack for 5. Shooting this down for 1. And I get another axe, and then we'll end turn. They're going to get a bunch of boas, which are a bit annoying, but that's fine. I can play my dragon and kill his creatures. Or not. We'll attack with both our guys, shooting down their snake, which is going to regenerate, but it doesn't matter because they lose. Yay! Alright, stand together, boa, snake, turn to dust, a river boa. We'll go up here, place your hand in the barrier, and then we're going to fight this guy. Arcane Golem. I feel like I fought an Arcane Golem, but maybe not. That's weird. We got a ton of Dark Rituals, but nothing to play with them. We do get our dragon, so that, our samurai, so that's good. We'll keep this hand, putting back the Evolving Wilds. Try not to misplay this time. I'm going first. Let's do our mountain and our samurai. And we'll end turn. They're going to get out the City of Brass. Okay, we're going to get out our City of Brass and get out our Chaos Dragon. And then we'll roll the d20. I'll get an 8. They get a 20. That stinks. We'll hit them for 2 and then we'll end turn. They're going to mana ramp. We'll play our own swamp out. And then we got a ton of swords. So let's play Sword of Feast and Famine. Let's pop our amulet. Get our forest. I don't think we've played a land. Then we'll roll. I get a 1, they get 14. Good lord. Oh, and I meant to attack. Okay, well, it is what it is. Alright, let's get our swamp down. Let's attach the sword to our samurai. We got 3 more mana, so let's get out another sword. They're going to counter it, annoyingly. We roll a 9, they get an 18, so we're only going to attack for 4. Put all our lands on tap, which gives us 4 mana. Let's play another sword. And then we'll end turn. They're going to lose a life from City of Brass, and they're going to flash out a wizard. Copy instant sorcery card you control. You may choose new targets. Otherwise, other wizards get 1/1 power up. Okay. Force down, looter out. Attach sword to zombie. Samurai. And we got 3 mana available. So let's attach the bow to samurai. And then we'll roll. I get a 5, they get a 3, so we can alpha strike with both, doing 10 damage. All my lands on tap. And they take... I gain some life. They lose none, it looks like. They might have lost life. They get Gandalf the Grey. But it won't matter, because they're down to 5, so even if I don't get this roll, which I do, I can still attack with both our guys and win the game. Oh, my samurai doesn't have flying. That's an issue. Alright, let's get rid of Gandalf. Interesting. I didn't think about that happening. Let's attach our sword. Attach the sword. Attach the bow. And then we'll end turn. Right, again, they don't have flying. But I'm not doing enough there, so I'm going to have to attack with our non-flyer. Which thankfully I gave the swords to, so they're still alive. And then we'll attack for 5 and win the game. Good lord. That was a bunch of back and forth. Now we get a lot of cards. Let's see what we get. Underground Sea, Godshire, Matrix and Nev, Twin Casters, Cereal Box. I can't read the back of it. Alright, Starting Town. It's the same as Brassland, so that's good. Huh, we got Jared. That's funny. Who gets Kavus? Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. Lost Alara. Whenever creature you control attacks alone, you may search your library for an Aurora card and attach it. That's cool. Captivating Crossroads. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Since we got so many cards. Human Artificer. Assassin. Destroy target non-black creature. But you have to lose Helm. The Herald, I'm pretty sure in this playthrough I tried to use, and he just costs so much. I wasn't able to use him. Alright. Release to the Wind. Exile target non-land permanent for as long as that card remains exiled. Its owner may cast it without paying its mana cost. Propaganda. Okay. Some old cards. Can't sit in the chair. See what's over here. Get a human. Cold Eyes. Each creature that's a barbarian, a warrior or a berserker get 2/2 and have haste. Oh, that's nice. Bunch of Cold Snap cards. Nothing I really care about. And I think that's it. Yeah. I don't think I can interact with anything else that's here. These look like the new guys in Arena, that little robot floaty thing. Right, let's head out of the dungeon and keep going down. Oh, nope. I want to fight the wizard. Let's keep going. We've cleared out this place. Okay. let's just head down south. We are entering the Blacklands. Let's check out this graveyard. And it's a graveyard. What a surprise. Let's go get the free shards. And then we'll fight our wild rats. Okay. We are great on mana, no creatures, so we need a mulligan. Still no creatures. Shivan Dragon. I gotta get rid of 2 cards, annoyingly. Let's get rid of Dragon Arch and the Evolving Wilds. We'll keep this hand. Let's pop our amulet for a mountain. Forest, sorry. I know how words work, and I'm just not using them correctly. Right. Let's tap our scrap. They're gonna get spawning pool out. We'll get our spell book down. Let's get another tap land out. And then for 2 mana, we'll get out our dagger. Give them 2 plant tokens. They're going to turn their land into a 1/1 and hit me for 1. Got it. Let's play a mountain. We're up to 4 mana. Let's get out our looter. Let's attach the sword or dagger to the looter. And we've played a land, yep. So we'll just end turn. They're going to get a 3/3 toxic 1. Other rats get a 1, have toxic 1. This creature enters, look at the top card of 5 cards in your library, reveal any number of rats from among them. Alright, they're going to get some muck rats down. Forest down. Let's play our Assassin's Robe, attach it. Or actually, they're not legendary, yeah. Let's attach the bow for 1. So I could have attached the robe, but I wanted to kill a rat. Right, both guys die, annoyingly. So I can't activate my dagger, which is what I wanted to do. But we'll get our swamp, we'll get our Shivan Dragon anyway, and then we'll enter. So now I have a 5/5 flying Shivan Dragon. They're going to get out a 2/2 rat. And then let's get out our short bow, attach the short bow, attach the dagger, and attach the sword. Okay. And we'll attack with our Shivan Dragon, shooting this guy for 1. Right, we don't want to flip the dagger now that we have 6 mana. It's not necessary. We're going to get out 2/2 rats. Let's get our sword out. Wednesday. And shoot. Alright. We took them out. And we got Golem. Legendary creature, Halfling Horror. Whenever this card attacks, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put them back in any order. Then choose land or non-land. An opponent guesses whether the top card of your library is a chosen kind. Reveal that card. If it's guessed right, then remove this card from combat. Otherwise, you draw a card, and this card can't be blocked this turn. Okay. It's actually not that bad, surprisingly. Ooh. Oh. I turned around and ran straight into it on accident. So that was dumb. Alright, so this is good. We got our samurai early. So we shall pop our amulets and get a swamp. So that way we can utilize Dark Ritual. Mountain down, Samurai out. End turn. Okay. They're going to get out a swamp, tap both their lands, and get out a 2/1. They can't block. Alright. Well, we're going to shoot it down so it can't be used at all either. Alright, so let's do swamp, and then dark ritual, boneyard scourge, attach the bow, attack for 2, shooting down the 2/1. Good. And it's their turn. They're going to play a tap land, get another 2/1 down, which I'm going to shoot. And they're going to get a flying bird scout. Interesting. Alright, let's Terramorphic Expanse, pop it. Like me a forest. We still have 3 mana. Let's play our spear. Let's attach our spear. Here. And we're going to Alpha Strike, shoot down the 1/1, or 2/1 again. They're not going to block, so they go down to 5. Whenever this creature attacks, you lose 1 life, and this creature endures 1. Okay. Swamp down, Sword of Body and Mind. Attach the Sword of Body and Mind to the dragon. And then Alpha Strike. Shooting down the 2/1. They are going to block. We're going to clear out his whole board, and then we'll end turn. They get out their 2/1 guy again, and a 3/2 Flying Spirit. Alright, so let's get our Dark Ritual out. Let's get out our Dragon Blade, and let's attach it to our Bone Scourge. Get out our War Gear, attach it to our Samurai. Alpha Strike, shoot down the 2/1, and then we'll win the game. F-Touch, Afterlife 1. Okay, I'll get the gold. And then, what's in here? Oh, ran into the wall and the spider got me. Trying to get away from the spider, and I did horribly at it. I'm going first. I'm not keeping this hand. Good lord. I'm not keeping this hand either. That's not even an enchantment. Chaos Dragon. That's good. Ancient Brass Dragon, also good. Let's get rid of the Sword of Hearth and Home and the Sword of Fire and Ice. Keep this hand, get our Glimmer Void down, pop our amulet. Get out anything, it doesn't matter, so we'll get this mountain, and then end turn. They're going to get a force down, get a 1/1 radioactive spider. So this is the spider that made Spider-Man. Reach, Death Touch, Fatal Bite, tap 2, sacrifice this creature, search your library for a Spider Hero card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle, activate only as a sorcery. So this is a Spider-Man deck. Alright. Let's get our Chaos Dragon out. See how they like to deal with it. I rolled a 1, so we did not successfully attack. Let's get a tap land down, and let's attach our bow to our dragon, because if we get to attack, which we do, we can shoot down their spider before they get out a Spider-Man. And they're going to get a 1/3 spider out. Alright. Let's play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's play another tap land. And then we'll attack for nothing. Alright, so we'll end. They're going to get out a 1/4 spider. I'll play my mountain. Don't think I could do... No, not yet. I'll roll. I got a 9. They got a 10. I still can't attack. Good lord. Alright, they get a 3/3 spider out. This is not working out for me. Mountain down. Now we get out our Elder Brass Dragon. I got a 5, they got a 15, so we can't attack still. They're going to get out a 2/7. That can block as though it had flying. We're going to get a Swamp down. We can't do Bahamut yet. Soon, though, but not yet. And then we'll roll. I got a 13, they got a 3, so we can Alpha Strike with both our guys. Shooting the 2/7. Nobody makes contact, unfortunately. But, oh, they got Spider Ham. I have that card. I just don't have that art of it. It's pretty cool art. Alright, Swamp down. Play Bahamut. They're going to get Hidden Spider out. Destroy up to one target. Non-land permanent. Let's destroy the Hidden Spider. And then we're going to roll. I get a 13, they get a 6. We're going to Alpha Strike. Shoot this guy for 1. They're going to gain some life from their food token. They're going to block the Brass Dragon and take 4. And then we'll end turn. Getting a little worried. Alright, let's destroy the 3/8 reach. Let's play an island. And then we'll roll. I got 17, they got 20. We'll Alpha Strike with our other 2. And then we'll win the game. Good lord. Well, that's how I could get me some more Spider-Man cards. So I'll definitely do that. Alright, we'll end. Let's go around this corner that we've been stuck in. There's a lot of spiders here. And a zombie. Uh-oh, I'm stuck again. Oh, no. Oh, man. We might pick up a bunch of Spider-Man cards here. Alright. Let's keep this hand. They are going first. We can get out a Swamp Forest. We'll get out a Mountain. Get out our Samurai. We'll end turn. And then they'll get out another Radioactive Spider. Again, just more Spider-Man cards. Let's play our Tomb. Get out our Sword. And attack for 2. They are going to block. Wow, that's a surprise. Alright, then they're going to get a 2/3 Heroic Horde. I don't know what that is. When this card enters, if it was cast using Web Slinging, you gain 3 life and create 2/1 spiders with reach. Alright, Volcanic, Boneyard Scourge, end turn. Let's get our Volcanic Island out, and then let's actually attach the sword to our dragon and attach the bow to him as well. We'll pop our amulet, get out another, let's get out a forest. Let's attack for 6, shooting their Spider-Man for 1. Alright, they lose 5 life because of 5 cards in hand. I gain 5 life because of 5 cards in hand. They're going to hit me for 2, that's fine. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands, create a dragon. Okay. Well, I do have 6 or more lands, so that sounds like a good plan to me. Alright, let's get our Dragonborn out. Let's get our enchantment down. Let's get our... Oh, can't do our Bone Dragon. Attack for 6 and win the game. I didn't realize his life was at 3. Alright. That's good. We got a Twitching Doll. No Spider-Man cards, though, so that kind of stinks. Let's go see what's in the treasure chest. A dead Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. That's okay. Drag the canal. Create 2/2 white-blue detective creature. If a creature died this turn, you gain 2 life, surveil 2, and investigate. Wow. Okay. Hardened Scales. If one or more 1/1 counters will be put on target creature you control, that many +1 are put on instead. That's decent. It's not double, but you know, it's not awful. There's a lot of spiders. Alright, let's get the shards. And, oh, I was going to try to scoot around them to get to pack. Because I'm only going to be able to fight a couple more of these, so we're going to have to finish this graveyard out in the next episode. Let's mulligan. And we'll mulligan again. We're just not getting creatures. Alright, let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. Keep this hand. Play our Badlands. Pop our Amulets. Get us a forest. And then end turn. They're going to get a forest down and get a radioactive spider. Let's get a forest out. And then this card has to be equipped to something. So we'll just get our dagger down, giving them 2 plant tokens, which is fine. They're going to hit me for 1. Alright, let's get our mountain out. Let's get our Bloodforged Axe down, and we'll end turn. They're going to hit me for 1 again, and then get out a 2/1 Spider with Reach. Mana Confluence, we're up to 5 mana, so next turn we can play our Dragon, so we'll end turn. They're going to hit me for 3 and get out a Twitching Doll. Ooh, a Dragon's Horde. Alright, let's play our Prismatic Vista, pop it for an island. We're going to already have our Dragon. And then we'll end turn. They get out a Spider Totem. I don't know who this is. As reach at the beginning of each of your combat turns, target spider you control gets 2/2 till end of turn. Wow, that's a good card. Okay. Let's attach the bow to our dragon. How do I activate this guy? Deals combat damage to a player, so I have to hit the player. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, to be honest. Equipped. I still have 2 mana left over. Let's equip the Bloodforged Axe. So we're doing 11. They do have a Death Touch out. Oh, but we're going to shoot the Death Touch. Oh, but I just skipped my attack phase. Good lord. Alright, that was dumb. Ooh, they get out Miles. Vigilance, Trample. When that card enters or attacks, put one counter on each other creature you control. Those creatures gain Trample to on the turn. Thankfully, it's after their attack phase. Because that would have stinked. Alright, let's play our Dragon's Horde. Let's play our Dragon Enchantment. Oh, that's a Shaman, not an enchantment. Okay. Now if I do the 2/2 attack, it won't matter. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Crap. Alright, we're gonna attack. And we're just gonna shoot him. Yep, and then he blocks with him, and I die. When an equipped creature dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card that shares a creature type with it. Put that card into your hand, then put the rest at the bottom. So yes, I'll do that. And I'll get a cat dragon. And then we'll don't have enough mana to play it, so we'll end turn. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, that's really not good. I don't lose here, but I'm got real low. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I control 5. Now I have 6. Good lord. Let's get out our brass dragon. And I have 1 mana. I don't think I can equip anything good. I can equip the sword for 1. So let's equip it to our dragon. And then we'll end turn. Hopefully this dragon stops them from attacking. He's an 11/11. They attack with everything. Oh my god, I'm so dead. Yep, I can't block this. Yep, I died. I got destroyed by Spider-Man. Call me Jonah Jameson because I'm about to go destroy some Spider-Man. Good lord. You know what, let's just look at what's for sale in here. Because the episode's about to end. So I don't want to go back in there and then run back out. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX red dragon illusion. Token with flying and haste, where X is the amount of mana that costs to play that. Okay. That's okay. It's not anything I'm looking for. Let's reroll this. Dragon Artifact. The spell costs 2 less to cast for each basic land among lands you control. Flying, each creature you control has vigilance. If it's white, has hexproof. Blue, lifelink if it's black. First strike if it's red. Trample if it's green. Wow. That's a pretty awesome dragon. So let's get it. Reroll. And let's go check out these other things. These are giants. Nothing of interest. Let's check out constructs. Okay. Gremlin. Oh. What about the humans? Nothing really. That would be nice. Give him flying, and then everything you have has flying. And then let's go check out the spells on the far side. Nothing really of interest to me. Let's go re-roll a couple times right here. Scroll of Fate. I still don't know. I should be reading a lot of these cards instead of kind of skipping through them. Okay. These should mostly be all mana ramp things, mostly. Or stuff that I guess just has to do with mana. Cast Will. Reroll that. That. Nope. Nothing really here that I'd like to get, other than the Sword of Truth and Justice, but I'm pretty sure I have one of those. Okay. Let's do other artifacts. Roll this one. Giant thing. Trample. This enters. Tap. Doesn't untap during your unstep step. When you cast a historic spell, then it will untap. Okay. Flying first strike. Flying vigilance trample. Whenever you attack, other creatures you control get 2/2 and gain indestructible till end of turn. Good lord. When this card enters battlefield or dies, for each opponent, choose a non-land permanent that player controls. Destroy that one. Destroy one of them at random. Okay. Just untap. Whenever you cast a spell, untap this. So this and that are the same thing. They are. Yep. At the beginning of your end step, untap target artifact. Okay, let's re-roll. There were some pretty decent cards in that. Let's re-roll again. No, I'm gonna pass on these on each artifact you control. That's pretty nice, actually. Let's buy that. So from here, since we're at an hour, we'll end this episode. If y'all can, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next episode where I take down more spiders, or Spider-Men. Alright, bye y'all.